And for Chicago, Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the three. Well, we've got some hot starts and some ugly starts early in the season. Grant, how long should teams wait before worrying about their record?
Well, it's simple, B.A. If you have a bad record, you should always be worried. But most GMs don't think about making changes until about the halfway mark.
Now here's Graham. Now here's Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
DeRozan, a screen on Graham. Ball passes to DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
You know, DeRozan has been lucky. He gained so much valuable experience in his career, playing on diverse All-Star and Olympic teams.
Taking 2 shots.
That's good from DeRozan. And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
DeRozan hits them both.
And, of course, the veteran, DeMar DeRozan, getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
Here's Alexander Walker.
Bulls foul. Zach LaVine. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Nickeil Alexander-Walker at the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second.
One thing you gotta love about Nikola Vucevic is that on offense, he does it all. For a big, he's got a terrific three-point shot, and of course, he regularly posts big point totals. Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Graham against Ball. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's Graham. Outside Hart. Williams against Ingram. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Shot to stop the run. Rebound by the Bulls. Well, there's no denying that Vucevic's offensive output really makes him a great example of a modern big.
Yeah, his abilities at long range definitely help stretch the floor. But he can also be an old-school menace down low, gobbling up rebounds and owning the paint.
Now here's Ball. It's deflected.
Yeah, that shot didn't stand a chance. Can't sleep on JV's monstrous reach.
And no good trying to use the glass. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Williams passes to Ball. Here's Levine for 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
All right, which section was the free t-shirt? All right,
And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Third is Jonas Valanciunas, and of course Nikola Vucevic.
These two were a consistent presence around the rim, able to anticipate where the ball was going and just gobbling up the boards.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Graham. Oh, the offensive struggles continue. Missing again. And stolen by Graham. The 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And Levine, here we go. Here's Vucevic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Pass to Hart. Now here's Ingram. Some solid defense from Williams.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Ball finds Levine. Back to Ball. Up top, Levine. 6 to shoot. Pass to DeRozan. He shoots a 3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
And here are the Pelicans now. Trailing by 10. Valanciunas with it. Here's Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Ingram into the lane.
2 minutes.
And it's blocked by Vucevic.
2 minutes.
Hard against DeRozan. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. DeRozan passes to Levine. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's covered by Levine. It's Hart on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. To stop the run. Yep, that one goes.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Chicago has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Outside Levine with the 10-footer. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. You've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Levine. 26 seconds left in the opening quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ingram. And another basket for New Orleans.
Like to see that as Ingram hits a shot from the mid-range. It's going to open some things up.
Here's Ball. Banked it in off the glass.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Pure from three-point range.
And Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Zach LaVine, he's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. We'll be right back after this word.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Get up and get loud for the...
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bulls.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
DeMar DeRozan is out there with Green. Then it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Levine in at the 2. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Excellent display of strength from Valanciunas. Didn't seem to be bothered by the contact.
Here's Caruso. Fires the 3. And it's Levine with the 3. Levine's got 16. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away. That pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Zach LaVine with his first All-Star selection in 2021, and then the Bulls added a second All-Star, Nikola Vucevic, at the trade deadline. LaVine said, "We got another big-time player here. Guys, with this combination, they have a chance to be special."
Well, they're putting some pieces together, Allie. Thanks for that. Here's Marshall. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Valanciunas down low. Working on Green. Elbow shot. Again, the Pelicans good for two.
Showing off another part of his game. Valanciunas just proving he has a reliable jump shot too.
DeRozan up top. He tries for three. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. He's got 10.
They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Now here's Ingram. He had 25 points in his last game. Valanciunas with a screen on DeRozan. Now Levine.
And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Hard against Green. Pass to Vucevic. And that one's good. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Valanciunas. Boy, he just disappeared against Philadelphia. They needed him. Valanciunas sets a screen. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And he has the right partner, Ingram, creating the offense in the pick and roll, and that's a nice read.
You know, while Levine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots.
Now here's Valanciunas. He's got 10. Out left to the wing. Pass to Marshall. Valanciunas with a screen on Levine. Hart goes in. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
DeRozan with the ball. He's got 10. Offensive rebound. The Pelicans have gone 4 for 6 here in the second.
2 minutes.
Pass to Ingram. 1:51 left to play in the first half. And he gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Hard against Levine. And no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
Yeah, drawing fouls is tough, but the important part about that is when you get to the free throw line, you've got to turn those into points, and it might have cost them in that last ball game, missing all those chippies.
Outside Levine. DeRozan, a screen on Hart. Levine finds DeRozan. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
Some changes for Chicago. Bradley, he's checked in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in for Caruso. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Graham comes in for Lewis. The Pelicans trail. 59 seconds left to play in the second quarter. And here's Valanciunas. 12 points for him. Valanciunas with a screen on DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Ingram. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. 43 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Levine passes to Green. Now Ball. Bradley sets a screen. Unloads from 13. Tipped. Pass to Marshall. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Now here's Levine. Coming off a 34-point game against Detroit.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10. Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
And the first half.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming.
And for that game against the Pistons, it's one they expect to win, but can't take for granted. It's hard to sustain your focus when you're playing a lesser team. That's it.
All right, and discussing that first half now, Zach LaVine just seemed to be everywhere, really leading the charge.
He gets on a roll, and defensively, before you know.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So the Pelicans 5 right now. It's Graham and Alexander Walker at the 1 and the 2. Brandon Ingram out there with Josh Hart. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5 down low. Here's Alexander Walker. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Steps back and shoots. And it's blocked by Vucevic. DeRozan, left side. 11 feet out. Second chance shot. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Now that's an assertive offensive talent. DeRozan is able to use his size to his advantage.
Here's Alexander Walker. Williams defending. Count it. Good.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Chicago leading. Outside Levine. To the inside. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
Well, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Williams against Ingram. Vucevic, a screen on Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Shots blocked. And they get it back. There's Ball with a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
And aggressiveness from Lonzo showing that he's getting better and better at these quick offensive decisions.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Vucevic. And another one falls for New Orleans.
Part of the new NBA, centers like Valanciunas, who have a nice touch, are able to force rim protectors away from the hoop.
DeRozan finds Levine. outside. Down low. Here's Vucevic. Valanciunas with a rebound. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Levine. Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
The assist.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Levine. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Pelicans, Nickeil Alexander-Walker. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for Chicago. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Brown in for Levine. And that's good as he hits both shots. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Brown to the middle. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist from Brown. Johnson's got his first 2 points. Pass to Hayes. Now Ingram. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball.
Think about the early part of Brandon Ingram's career. So long and so skinny. People worried about his frame and that he might not have the ability to put on the weight and deal with the rigors. That's not true.
And the Bulls making a change here. Bradley's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Temple's checked in. Right side, Brown. Pass to Jones.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bradley. He's defended by Hayes. Brown passes to Ball. 5 on the clock. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Off target at the rim. And when it comes to Ingram's strength, Brent, he's proved it doesn't affect his ability to be a dominant scorer.
Well, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, of recent memory were guys that came in thin and wiry. People thought they were going to get pushed around. Ingram now doing the pushing, especially on the offensive end.
Johnson inside, covered by Ingram, kept alive. Johnson with a bucket, and the Bulls lead by 6.
Coming out of the half, making a commitment to the offensive boards has proven successful.
Pass to Hayes. 1:05 left in the third. The drive by Ingram. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And they get it back. Out to the right wing. Pass to Marshall. Just 5 on the clock. And he lobs it up and finished off by Hayes.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Brown inside. Doesn't go for him. New Orleans has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Satoransky. Hayes with a screen on ball. Here's Satoransky. It's tipped.
Alonzo is a point guard, but at 6'6", using that wingspan.
shoots from the line. And again, it's Chicago.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth.
Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable
Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check.
We got to now start to anchor down defensively right now.
It's the fourth.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Green out there with Patrick Williams. And it's Vucevic in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's Hayes. Drops in the layup for 2.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Now Levine. And there's the drive. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Just a really gifted athlete. Levine's speed makes him an effective penetrator.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Marshall. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And the defense is looking almost lost on the perimeter. That opens up a quality three-point shot, and he delivers.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Outside, Williams. Back to Ball. Over Graham. And Ball with the basket on the assist from Williams. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of the court.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I was able to hear New Orleans coach going over their plan during the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hart. Over Green. And it's New Orleans with another.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Levine passes to Vucevic. The Pelicans pull it in. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Nails it from 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Levine with it, and it's Graham picking him up. Williams from long range. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist with that last one. Graham, the pass to Hayes. Here's Alexander Walker. Hayes with a screen on Levine. Here's Alexander Walker. He's covered by Levine. Graham for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Pass to Williams. Hard against Green. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but gets close. He's getting the ball.
DeRozan is checked in for Green. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Pass to Marshall. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Bulls have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 5 assists tonight. Timeout called. The Pelicans. Zach Levine with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The defense has to take the ball out of his hands. He's just knocking down every three-pointer he takes right now.
Get up and get loud for the lovable.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 4-point game. Hayes with a screen on Levine. To the paint. And finished off by Hayes.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonas Valanciunas. That's foul number 2 for him. Hart's checked in for Marshall.
First team foul. Checking in for the Pelicans, Josh Hart.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Vucevic gets the bucket.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Grant. It's Hart on the wing, defended by DeRozan. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Valanciunas. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
How huge is that bucket? When in doubt, get it to the big fella.
The more that you level up in the game of basketball, it becomes about the matchups, identifying the weakest link, and then exploiting it.
Here's Levine for 3. Gets it to go. He's now 9 for 11 on the night.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Here's Alexander Walker. And another basket for New Orleans. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. Ball outside. Pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Ball. There's the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Now, you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Hits a 3-pointer.
And neither side right now giving an inch. We'll see who cracks first.
So it's Chicago now. They've led by as many as 14. Here's Levine. And there's another one for the Bulls.
Over the seasons, Levine's really grown into his scoring potential. He consistently finds points now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're losing by 6. 29 seconds left in the final quarter.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the lovable.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Graham. Valanciunas with a screen on ball. Graham. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
At the line for the Bulls, Lonzo Ball. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5.
Lonzo Ball, we know, prefers to set up his teammates and also play stifling defense. What we'd love to see is more consistency in scoring the ball.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
Pass to Graham. Hart from long range. The shot comes out. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
DeMar DeRozan. At the line for 2.
And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. This one for 3. Money from deep.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
This one belongs to Chicago. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
The NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most. Sending those fans
That about wraps it up. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching as New Balance presents our player of the game, Zach LaVine.